Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Lotus Heart Tarot on YouTube, my new YouTube channel. I am also Elysian Lotus Tarot, the All Signs channel, if you're familiar with that. Thank you so much if you followed me over from that channel to this channel. I really do appreciate your support so super sincerely. We are going to dive right in, Virgo, and we're going to get a look at the end of October energy. It's been really intense with these eclipses. It's really been intense since the sun was in your sign here, Virgo. Wow, you guys are getting dragon and whale. You know, next year is the year of the dragon. With the Chinese zodiac. This is the second time I've gotten like that feeling. So there may be something, you know, coming to pass, or where you're going to start to see the result of a manifestation next year. I feel like you're having an opportunity to have a big effect on how next year begins right now. There's this energy with the whale of kind of like diving deep, and that there are, you know, there are things you can control in life and there are things that you can't. And I think kind of like this moment, wherever you are, whatever's going on with you, it's an opportunity to kind of, there may not be a lot happening, and it may be an opportunity for you to sort of dive deep, to face the shadows, to, you know, slay your dragons, to find, kind of find another gear that you're made of here, Virgo, moving into 2024. I feel like 2024 could be a very significant year of change or movement for you. And, you know, the more things you free yourself from till the end of the year here, I feel like the more sort of momentum and the more freely you can move forward in 2024. So it's worth whatever effort you have. So let me see, what is this diving deep energy? Whale for Virgo, please, Spirit. Wow, you are completing a big time cycle of really living a life that was not in alignment with you. Oh, sorry. I'm still trying to figure out how this all works. That you were very disappointed. You felt very let down. You felt very like left out of the good stuff by the universe here, maybe this year. There's just something here where something's not totally in alignment. And this is an opportunity to bring everything into alignment. You know, it's interesting. Sometimes we really think we know what we want, but sometimes what we think we want is actually different than what we want. For example, a lot of times I'll see in tarot, people will be trying to manifest a particular person into their life. Well, first of all, a lot of people have already had a relationship with that person that wasn't successful. So if you're just manifesting that person back into your life, then you're really manifesting the same relationship back into your life. The caveat, of course, and people love to say this, but I want them to be changed. I want them to be able to show up. Well, wouldn't that be nice if the universe could do that? The universe can intervene, divinely intervene, and put obstacles in your way or have things kind of fall apart so that you can make the choice to grow. But not everybody even makes that choice. So whether or not someone chooses to sort of take up the baton and run with it, you know, the universe can only put the baton there. It can't put it in their hand and say, and, you know, force them to run. That's their choice. And so when we manifest the same person and then we put a caveat on that makes it absolutely impossible for the universe to even make it true or make it so, that's not in the universe's hands, you know, of course we're going to be disappointed because the universe can't deliver that. And where is that coming from? Sometimes what we find when we want a particular person back, I'll say, you know, why do you want that person back? And you'll say, like, because I love them. But if you are really honest with yourself and you're really in super alignment with yourself, sometimes you'll find out that it's your ego that got triggered. The rejection triggered your ego. And your ego was like, you can't reject me. Now, then you become focused on getting them back so that, you know, your ego can feel at rest again. And it's not about getting them back. That's not going to solve the problem because you're just going to go through the same thing again. The thing is to go inside and to say, okay, why was my ego triggered? Do I have a fear of rejection? Do I have a fear of abandonment? Okay, let me address that issue. And until we do the deep dive and we address the issue, we're always going to have this life that looks like this and feels like this. Because we're not in alignment with our truth. And until we do the deep dive, until we can really acknowledge and admit. Now, Virgo, I see you either doing the deep dive or you have already done the deep dive and you're coming out the other side of it in a really flippin' incredible energy here. You have Judgment, Triumph, and the Empress. So you have the World, Judgment, and the Empress card. And this is an insane energy. This is just like untouchable. But it definitely says, I've completed this cycle of being misaligned and I'm stepping into my true infinite creatrix energy where I'm the Empress and nothing is impossible for me. And I understand and recognize that I am the co-creator of my life with the universe and that I am consciously manifesting my destiny right now. And I'm doing it. And you know, I'm not going to continue to be disappointed. I'm going to live so mindfully and so consciously that I am literally creating my life and I'm not going to be disappointed. And you are closing this cycle. I mean, this is a major, 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 major cycle close with Judgment into the World card. Those are the two last and final, you know, major arcana, and you're emerging from this completion in the energy of the Empress. And the World card in this deck says Triumph, and you have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which is another card of triumph and success. So this is kind of your momentum and your potential energy moving into 2024 if you do the work right now. That's literally how I feel. And this it is a general reading, so this could be someone close to you. In which case, then this person may be able to reach out. They may have gotten themselves to a vibrational or frequential match to reach out. Okay, so I just wanted to verify what the Four of Cups and the Seven of Swords was, and it is what I thought it was. I mean, it's exactly what I thought it was. And I mean, this is nothing to be like embarrassed about or anything. This is an extremely common response. But when your ego is triggered by the feeling of being rejected and it creates kind of this ripple effect and you start telling yourself that no one else could ever make you feel the way this person made you feel, so that you need this person, it has to be that person. You know, you what you have already built with this person means too much to you. You've invested too much. It's like, it's been an emotional whirlwind. It's been dramatic and unstable, and it's left you feeling really disappointed, bored, discontent, and misaligned within yourself. But it's like you're still manifesting this back. And why you're manifesting it back is it's a matter of having your ego triggered, being rejected. And when you look at why your ego was triggered, your ego is always triggered because it senses fear. And, So it's probably like a fear of abandonment or a fear of rejection or, you know, a fear of not being good enough or whatever it is. But it's an opportunity whenever we're triggered, whenever we're suffering, whenever we're feeling something within ourselves like that, it's an opportunity to free ourselves from it, which is an incredible opportunity. It's awesome. You know, we can be free of this once and for all, and we can be free to pursue our passions and free to like move ahead without this obstacle, without this ability to be triggered and to waste all this time, you know, misaligned and feeling really disappointed and bored by life, right? All right, so now let me see what this triumph energy is. Oh yeah, this is, and this is not a good, it's a fear of abandonment. Oh yes, oh my God, this reading is amazing, Virgo. This energy is what I call unfuckwithable. It's where, you know, people will maybe start to try to cause drama or conflict or whatever. You will not be moved. You will be so content within yourself and so secure within yourself and so free of the burden of this kind of scarcity mindset or this feeling of being vulnerable, or a fear of being vulnerable that was really causing misalignment. It was actually causing you to have reactions that may have self-sabotaged you. And it may not have just been in love, but it may have been across the board. But you're releasing this energy because you're finding this energy within yourself, or your person is, right? To truly come to a place of emotional contentment where you don't have that trigger. Where if someone breaks up with you, you look them dead in the eye and you're like, okay, well, I want you to be happy. I'm always going to hold a warm place for you. But if this is what you feel you need to do, then by all means, you know, do not let me stop you. And you'll mean it. This 9 of Cups represents a completion here of kind of being fuckwithable. You know, when people recognize this energy within you, it's a vulnerability that people really do know how to exploit, and sometimes even exploit it subconsciously. So when you get into this energy and people can't touch this or trigger this anymore, it's going to make you so much more secure that the choices that you make are going to be really in alignment with you and your truth and where you're trying to go, instead of like all over the place and sabotaging you and kind of putting a monkey wrench in your plan. This was a time, this was a divine timing. I think there is an important person coming into your life here, Virgo, with this King of Pentacles energy. This could be you, but I do feel like it's someone who's actually coming in who's very secure and has a lot to give. They may be wealthy. They may, you know, be very high up in a company or own their own company, or just there's wealth here I can feel. And it's like this entire thing is preparing you for this connection with someone who, I don't want to say they're demanding, but they know who they are. So they're not going to mess with people who don't know who they are. They're secure in themselves. So they're not going to mess with people who aren't secure in themselves. So this time, this moment in time is about getting yourself to this place where you can't be triggered by this. It's a time to slay your dragons, to prepare for, I think, 2024, the year of the dragon. All right, you take it as it resonates, Virgo. You know, this is just a general tarot card reading, so it may not apply for everyone. If you're dealing with a water sign, you're getting, it's like we're star-crossed lovers. Will we ever make it work? If you're dealing with a fire sign, I still have so much to accomplish before I can be what you deserve. If you're dealing with an earth sign, our connection is so beautiful, but it's also painful and confusing as hell. And if you're dealing with an air sign, I want to be there for you, there to take care of you. All right, Virgo, I think you've got something major coming in here. I hope this helps. I hope this resonates, and I hope it brings you some peace and clarity. If it does, please, please, please like, share, and subscribe. I am definitely trying to get this channel off the ground. I really love doing these single sign readings, and I just can't do them on my all signs channel because it just messes it up so bad. So I am just really hoping that this solution works, because this is what I love to do too. So anyway, Virgo, I send you off with all my very best. Always, always, always.